Alright, just a quick interlude to this video. This video, even though we did complete the challenge, I busted the shaving cream cans at 1,050 yards in under 10 shots, which is always my rule. 10 shots and you're done. I still wasn't completely satisfied with this load. I'm working on these Nosler RDF loads. Obviously, if you've seen the 185 videos for the 7 SOM, I have that load just absolutely dialed in. I don't think I could get it much better. But I'm not completely happy with the 6 Creedmoor load. It did shoot accurately, and for most purposes, it's more than accurate enough. But for my uses and what I expect out of it, it just didn't meet my expectations. So I am actually, the load that I shot in this video is not the load that I'm currently working on. I had it just a little bit too much velocity, and just a tad bit too much on my standard deviation, and that was really my issue. You'll notice there's a little bit, and I mean a very little bit, minute of angle elevation stringing out at 1,000 yards, which to me that's a lot, and I expect when I have a load that I settle on for it to be less than that. For most people's purposes, that's going to be great. So I am actually working on a load right now with the 105 that actually does shoot considerably better than that at distance. So when I'm ready to drop the 105 grain RDF review, I will have really done my homework and made that bullet shoot as well as I possibly can. In the meantime, I will be dropping the 185 grain RDF review within the next week. With Christmas, I know I'm a little late on it, but with Christmas time and everything, it's taken me a minute to get around to getting everything filmed and really getting the load where I wanted it before I was happy with giving my full opinion on it. So I hope you all enjoy this video. Like I said, it's still a completed challenge. The thing still shot extremely well, but the load that I was shooting in this video, I had noticed even when I trued it out to 1,350 yards. I noticed when it got out past the 800 yard mark, I was getting just a little bit of vertical stringing, which is something that I find unacceptable. So, hope y'all enjoy this. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time. 1/4 value. 8 mile an hour. Alright, downrange at 1,050 yards on the dot. I got a can of shaving cream directly in front of the Ipsic steel. Got my custom Savage 12 FV 6 Creed. I've got my 105 grain Nosler RDF load. These things have been shooting absolutely excellent at 100 yards. And I did take them out and true them all the way out to 1,350 with waterline impact. So now it's time to do a challenge with them. So we've got a can of shaving cream, the small can about the size of a pop can, for the Ipsic steel. Wind kind of changing directions on us at about 8 mile an hour, so that is going to make for an interesting challenge. We're dialed up 23 1/4 with these little bitty laser beams for 1050. Oh, elevation's perfect, just off the right edge of the can. Oh. Okay, boy, that wind flag is being very tricky because it looked like that was a higher value wind, but I actually held more and it went exactly to my point of aim. That time it actually did go off. Yeah, tricky wind. Very tricky wind here. Oh. Alright, right next to it. Just right next to it. Just to the left. Okay, so that dropped down low. I'm not sure exactly what happened. Okay, that was right in there, exactly to my point of aim. I thought I needed to hold more than I needed to, apparently. Drawing a circle at the moment. There we go. Alright. So, that was 9 shots. We got it done in our 10 shots. Having a little bit of, I'm getting some really good groups out of these at, getting some really good groups out of these RDF'S at 100 yards and 600 yard range, but I've noticed that when I stretch them out pretty much past 800 yards, I'm getting a little bit of inconsistency. Not enough to, that's with these 105s at least. We've got another 185 that I've been working with that's been a little bit different story. Alright, so as you can see, you got a pretty decent spread here. All shots were on plate, but at 1,050 we did bust our can. We got a center impact here on the can. Windage wise, it was really good and perfect. And the shot, when I let loose the shot that hit it, I was pretty confident in when I let loose of it that it was going to where it was supposed to. But as you can see, and we got most of them here around center, around where the can was, but we do have a fairly large spread too. And I have a little bit of a standard deviation issue with these 105 RDF'S, and I think that's got a lot to do with that elevation spread there. The windage spread, the wind was all over the place the whole time we were shooting, so that's totally understandable. It was a super hard, tough wind to be calling in, but the elevation spread is something that I'm sure is from a 15 feet per second standard deviation and adjustment there. So something I'll probably go back to the drawing board, see if I can't get these 105 RDF'S to shoot just as accurately as I'm getting the 185s out at this kind of distance. So still super happy, busted our can. And this story, I don't know if you've seen the story of this little tiny thing yet, but this is the 185, and you've either seen this or haven't, but man, are they shooting. So, alright, another day on the range. Drawing a circle at the moment.